Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another live stream of Saints Row 1, my 100% series. Just give me one moment while I test my audio. Working great. Today, so first of all, if you did not receive the live stream last week, you may not be aware that any progress I made in the 3.5 hours I streamed was effectively lost when my game froze. Today's gonna be a little bit different. I have decided just to avoid like any sort of loss of progress every single time we complete a stronghold, every single time we complete a main mission, every single time we complete a stage of an activity, and every single time we collect a collectible, we will be putting a manual save in. This is to avoid any sort of loss of progress. Right now, let's go ahead and go to the Vice King Stronghold. We are going to be redoing the progress we made, and I'm actually going to be streaming a little bit longer because I want to be able to make a little bit more progress than I did last time.
Marshall Winslow needs to clean up Stilwater.
Aisha's single is still at number 1?
I'm just trying to find, there's a car.
If my man is asleep when I come home, I'm throwing his ass out. Can I get my stuff out of the trunk? What's wrong with you?
There you go.
That was close.
So I'm honestly have calmed down a little bit, and I do also want to apologize for, I guess, the past couple weeks freakouts. The first freak out kind of happened like 2 weeks ago when I was streaming Assassin's Creed Unity when I overreacted and thought that me doing less damage was because of a glitch when really it's because I had a weaker weapon equipped because of a training mission I did in that stream. And I didn't find out about it until I played it yesterday. And I found out that, hey, it's not a glitch, I just have weaker weapon equipped, and I felt like such a fucking ass. I also want to apologize for last week on Sunday's freakout when my game crashed. But that one is it's both my fault and also kind of a stupid thing because it's something that I felt like shouldn't have happened, but it did.
Some of Warren Williams' crew is gonna be meeting to discuss getting in on the drug trade. Show those bitches why they shouldn't fuck with our business.
It's party time!
Hello, motherfucker! Oh! Oh!
Damn it! Don't I ever get a vacation?
Already.
You can't take us all on. Me.
Honestly, this mission isn't too hard.
Nobody steps to the fight!
I'm done. You're going.
Okay. Come on. I love the sniper rifle in this game. It's so powerful. Oh, that guy died. There we go. Okay, we have some more enemies coming in. Shit, that guy has a rocket launcher. A rocket launcher guy is down. Woo! Another rocket launcher. There's still one guy left. There you go. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and we will well, head down and do that activity that we completed last stream, but we lost the progress. And before I forget, I did say that we are going to be saving after every single mission we complete. I actually should look up because I don't know. There is a common thing with a lot of games. I only have knowledge of it happening with newer games, but it's possible for saves to get corrupted in some games. Saints Row 1, can a save be corrupted? I only see immediately what comes up is apparently the Saints Row reboot has corrupted save issues. I guess I should look up how can a save be corrupted? When a given save is made and when the game it's also for the reboot. Yeah, I'm just gonna, it seems like that the issue is for corrupted save is only for the reboot. I don't see any information about corrupted save for Saints Row 1, so hopefully that means I'm safe. There's one thing I will say, it's honestly kind of frustrating that to do all this again, but what I did last stream wasn't really that hard. It's just time consuming.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Why does this always happen to me? You almost made... Where the
It's honestly, this is kind of a game that I've been kind of looking forward to a little bit, at least more so in comparison to the other games. I love the Saints Row games, but I never actually beaten Saints Row 1 and 2, and I mentioned that so many times at this point. But I've been actually enjoying this game. I've been making a lot more progress than I actually did the first time around. For starters, in either of my playthroughs, I've never, beyond like the first snatch activity you did for the main story, I've never actually managed to complete a, I never managed to complete a Hitman activity.
You gotta be more careful.
So this is actually kind of a first for me. I was actually able to complete my first Hitman activity. Not last stream, but the stream before.
I don't have money.
Street racing.
I just realized I keep on passing this, so this is a mistake I made last time I streamed this. I keep on passing this driveway.
Don't ask questions, just come with me. This is for you. If you kill him. Right now, I'm willing to bet you're thinking one of two things. Either you're thinking, there's no way I can kill someone who's done nothing to me. Or you're thinking, how am I gonna spend all that cash? Let me tell you something, sweetie. The second thought is going to get you farther in this world.
It's possible I may need to advance time in this area. So, we may need to just go to a movie theater. What time is it on my phone? Yeah, we're gonna need to go to a movie theater because I guarantee you Julia isn't gonna be there. She's there for the morning. So, let's just go ahead and... There are 3 movie theaters in this area. One is here, one is here, and there's one in here south of the south of the arena. So we're gonna go to the arena one.
Someone's gonna get hurt. You keep driving like that. Ah! Whoa!
It's possible Julia may appear here when we're driving through the burial district, although it's probably not likely. Apparently it's more common for her to spawn like in the mornings because she wears a bathrobe, so it's morning to noon is where she typically spawns, and we're outside the burial district right now, so we probably won't find her. Is this cop car chasing me?
You better have insurance.
Are you seriously chasing me? What did I do?
Like I need another dent in this piece of crap. I'd hate to see their premiums out.
This isn't a street race.
I don't know why this guy's chasing me.
End of the lines. You're not getting.
I have no idea why that guy was chasing me. I didn't even have a wanted level. Alright, so once again...
Man, you gotta kick it to Sunnyvale.
God damn
the
it.
kids are killing us out here. Ah!
I hate this so much.
Crap! What the hell are you doing? Shit! Ha! Too slow.
Take him down! Take him down!
¡Estás loco! I ain't no muck, boy.
Wonder if she's a spitter.
What the shit?
This asshole who they fucking with?
Let's see, someone put this Is it over yet? That's right. Oh! To hell with the crew. I'll smoke you.
Yeah, we just have one more area to clear out.
I can't afford to be a hero.
Looks like they are in the loft.
I need some help. We got something for you.
There you go. Now let's actually go back to the theater and hope to God we don't have another gang attack, because I do not have enough ammo for that. Well, I probably do on my other weapons, but if I'm gonna use any gun at this point, I'd rather use my SMG.
Fuck me. This just ain't my day.
Thank God I wasn't involved with that.
Too many cars in this damn town. I've had better.
Should not have run into my car there. That was really on you. What's kind of funny, that actually kind of reminded me of something that is kind of like a problem in my town. My town has like a large homeless problem, and it doesn't really make it any better with the fact that there's like no like mental wellness thing in my country. There used to be like in the 80s or something, but I believe it was Nixon that kind of, alright, I believe it was Nixon that kind of banned the use of this type of thing. So it's just it's kind of stupid, but there's no, homeless people are really a problem in my town. There's really like nothing we can do to fix that. But homeless people in my town act so entitled, and they just blatantly like walk into the middle of the street without even checking to see if it's safe. And they they're at some point like they're most of the time they're actually trying to get hit. If they get hit, they can pose a lawsuit and try and get like a lot of money. And try and get a lot of money from they can try and get a lot of money from the lawsuit. So I muted my game so that I can just play these cutscenes to trigger the fast forward glitch, whatever it's called. So once again, like, we're using this trick to advance time. This is also where my game froze, not at this particular timestamp, not at this particular progress area, but it froze when I was playing this mission. Like, it froze just now. It literally just froze again. So, the reason why I know it froze, for those curious, to open the Xbox menu, you need to press the start the menu button and the back button at the same time, and that would open the Xbox menu. I can't open the Xbox menu, which tells me it actually froze. Thank God I saved it. So that means we're gonna have to play that cutscene again. This time I'm going to skip it if I can. Nice. Okay, let's try and do this again. This time, hopefully, it won't crash. There's really, as I have said before at the end of the last live stream, which unfortunately will not be on YouTube, playing the Xbox 360 games, or really Xbox games as well, the original Xbox, not any of the recent games, it has very unstable when playing through newer consoles. It's common for games to crash. It is common for games to freeze. It is common for games to glitch out when you're playing backwards compatible games through the Xbox Series X or any of the newer titles. So, that being said, it's very possible that the game may crash again. It's very possible that I may need to restart the game again. And if that happens, we're gonna try and save after every single mission in hopes that we won't lose too much progress. This time I almost missed it, but I didn't. Since we already played this cutscene, we are gonna be skipping it. Oh, I actually can't skip this. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I can. So once again, we're gonna need to, just in case it, actually has us, God, I cannot think. Just in case it has us do another gang repression thing, whatever it's called, pushback, we're actually gonna go back to the crib and restock our supply of ammo. Get out of my way! Why are civilians running across the street everywhere? Oh my god, why are people always running across the street? That is so weird. And now I am driving horrendously. Okay, that was on you. Why are you walking across the street? I forgot to unmute my game because my game crashed, so that's my bad. Luckily, we're gonna be muting it again sometime in the future.
Man, you gotta kick it to Sunnyvale. The Kings are killing us out here. Ah!
Good thing I waited.
Can you at least toss me my CD case?
Me down.
Oh. Watch the road. Are you crazy?
Oh my god, my driving is atrocious.
Hear about this?
Life's gonna give me hell for this.
How did I get mixed up in this?
Don't you have any respect for people's property?
No, I don't actually. There's something mentally wrong with me. I don't care about anyone's property.
Nigga, you trying to run me over?
I better hurry or I'll miss the train. This ain't what I needed. What's going on?
Roll on us.
This again.
Why did... Whoa!
Honey, watch where you're going.
Haven't you hurt this town enough?
Not the cutest face, but then
I ain't a threat to you.
Saints are here! Yeah! I need help! Bag this bitch! Time to fuck someone up!
Okay, we are almost there.
I ain't staying around. Bitch!
Love this SMG so much. It is so good.
I just wanted to do a little off-track betting. What's
You
wrong
don't
with
see
you?
this king running through your pussy! We showing you who's in charge here.
Okay, we just have 2 more lieutenants left.
I need you guys! Nadie va a joder con nosotros! Come back here and die like a man!
Motherfucker.
Okay, let's go to the movie theater. I'm actually gonna put in a save real quick. I don't know if this matters, but I do want to make sure that I don't have to do that again. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to the theater. We have not made a single progress on Hitman because of the fact that shit keeps on getting in the way. And I swear to God, if my game freezes again, I'm gonna be pissed.
Ooh, now that is a...
What's going on? I just made my last payment!
Get out of the car.
What the hell? Someone's gonna get hurt, you keep driving like that!
I hope you crash and die!
I really hope it doesn't freeze on me again. It would really freaking piss me off at this point. Because there's no possible reason for it to freeze. I played 3.5 hours last time without it freezing once. And then it froze and I lost all that 3.5 progress. I just want to get this done. Do not freeze again. You freaking piece of crap. Thank fucking God. So I heard this so many times at this point, and for those curious, the reason why I'm meeting my stream, even though we already showed this cutscene like the very first live stream, the very first episode on YouTube. There is a copyright song that only plays in this thing. I have music disabled in my game overall, but music is not disabled when reviewing cutscenes and Saints Row in the theater. So there's a copyrighted song that plays when the Los Cornales rolls up in their lowrider, and I had played once, have not got claimed for it. Doesn't mean I won't get claimed for it in the future. It's a rap song, can't tell what song it is, but I can't even tell what the lyrics are. But I don't want to risk getting flagged for copyright right here. There's a song that plays right here. I don't want to risk getting flagged for copyright, so for now I am muting this cutscene. And I'm actually gonna be unmuting it once we end the last once we end the last cutscene to trigger the time advance thing. It's really kind of stupid. There's so many games in the there's so many other games where you can just like wait for X amount of time to advance time. There's no, you can't like rest in the bed in this game to advance time. Like the only place to advance time is using this, what I consider to be a glitch, but it may at this point be called a feature. But it's really the only reliable thing to advance time, but it only advances time until morning 9 a.m. Okay, there's one cutscene done. This one is actually much shorter, Rallying Cry. So, shouldn't take us too long to play through this. Again, hopefully that my game doesn't freeze. This one doesn't have any licensed music, but I'm not gonna mute it until it's done. Alright, I'm using the game right now. So if we check our phone, we are now at 9 a.m.
Don't move!
Come back here and apologize.
You gotta be more
Fuck
careful.
you!
I don't know how some of these...
So happy to finally be getting this Hitman activity done.
I call the ambulance.
At least his first stage done.
That's sharp as that. I hope the police pick your ass up!
Kill Julia, 770 respect and 100 cash. Go ahead and put in a save. And let's go back to the Hitman activity. Actually, can we do it from here? You can. Thomas is in the docks and warehouse district. At a waypoint for here.
Wow, she's gotta be I should've...
It's actually much better to do it this way because we can just like go immediately towards it. You don't have to go back to the activity star. I can't believe I didn't think about this before.
Why didn't I get insurance?
Dear God! I have a family. I can't afford to...
I should have stayed home and watched TV.
This guy is trying to kill me.
Why does this stuff always happen to me? I thought I smelled bad. At least no one's pulling a gun.
You think I'm not ready?
Kill Thomas. Go ahead and put another save in. Gabriel needs a tombstone and he is in the factories district. Do I have a tombstone? No, I need to go to a
Trying to get me killed?
store.
You're gonna pay for damages!
You're lucky I don't call the police on your ass.
That didn't look fun.
Good God!
Help! I'm gonna see you in court! Street racing punk!
We sell sidearms with a smile. Oh, look, there's some blood on your money. That's cute.
Yeah, let's go to the factories district.
You driving like one of them damn street. I just wanted to buy some groceries.
Okay. Where is Gabriel?
Hey, baby.
I'd be calling legally. I can't even shop for groceries in this city.
That's right. Drive away.
Go back down this way.
Wow, give me hell for this.
Somebody calls an ambulance.
The hell you driving like that for?
Forget what sex feels like.
Ah! I'm filing a report.
You look good.
So there's really only one place that NPCs could spawn, and that's on this stretch of road here.
I need to move.
Let me also go ahead and pull up the locations for this thing.
Whoa, Nelly.
Boss one may need to wait until morning. We'll keep driving for now.
I wonder where I can meet some Asian chicks.
Nada que ver conmigo.
Okay, there's Gabriel dead. Go into save. We're now at 12%. Chris needs a spree, and we don't have a spree. It's honestly, I do kind of wish at when you buy a weapon, you can just go to your crib and restock. It's actually a nice idea, but I really only have one crib, and I won't get another until I reach the end of a campaign. Really, cribs are reserved for the end of a Vice King story, Lost Cordalis story, or the Roller story. Can't get any cribs any other way. You can have locations unlocked for strongholds, but they are marked on the map, so they're a little bit harder to find.
looking for some drive-by accessories?
SMG, we need a spree.
I assume this is for self-defense?
The hell? Sal de mi carro, hijo de
Okay, and let's go here.
puta.
You trying to get me killed?
Not again!
Bunny hop.
Ah! Stop that car!
Where the hell you learn to drive?
Allah!
Deberían de meterte en la cárcel, cabrón.
How about we go? Are you mad?
Maybe I should look into this real quick. Oh, he drives a mill car. This is that guy, okay. So I remember last stream, I actually kind of found him not in the airport district. So we're gonna drive in the area around the mail cart district, but not in the mail cart airport district, I should say. Mail car district.
Glad that wasn't mine.
You're going to get killed driving like that.
It's also possible that we may need to oh, I just saw him.
Jesus Christ!
It's also possible he may need to advance time, but I literally just saw him on the map and then he just disappeared.
Casi me mataste.
That was too close.
What the hell? You better deliver those.
Happens to me. I can't even shop for groceries in
Okay, let's go ahead and put in another save, just so we don't lose progress. Go ahead and go into info, activities, airport hitman. I'm going here because there is a gun store I found in the district that I'm heading towards right now. And if I can get there fast before they close, I can purchase a knife. But this is also a location where I found it was kind of like a weird glitch where there's no one working there even when they should be open. Kind of hoping that I don't encounter that, but I had that happen a couple times. Yeah, there's no one here. Okay, so then let's see. What time is it? We may need to wait advance time a little bit. Let's see if we can hurry and go to this friendly fire here. Because Theresa is an NPC that only comes at night or in the afternoon, I believe. She is a prostitute. She is a lady of the night, so to speak. Actually, a phrase I often hear referred to, phrase I often hear attributed to prostitutes. Not like a phrase unique to me.
Watch your driving, buddy.
Oh God, somebody call an ambulance!
Espero que te estrelles contra una pared. Oh, no!
I hope this isn't the last one.
You look like a semi-auto kind of guy, am I right? Well, the waiting period rule is just a guideline, really.
Yeah, let's go to the burial district and see if we can find Theresa.
Get the Ow, you nuts!
Who knows, maybe we'll find her relatively quickly.
Somebody call 911!
Why didn't I
Hope they
get
got
insurance?
Scared the shit out of me. No, no, no! I have the right way.
Ever seen them?
Hopefully I can find Theresa relatively quickly. It is starting to become nighttime.
Are you crazy? Ambulance! I've been hit.
I didn't even hit you. Scared you probably, but I didn't hit you.
You could have killed me, Holmes.
I can't even shove our
Street race looked expensive.
Really keep my eye glued to that mini map, and I'm just scratching my chin. I really need to shave. My beard is kind of getting a little bit out of control.
Goddamn maniac!
You crazy motherfucker!
Where is Theresa?
This ain't no racetrack, slow down!
Hopefully it won't take too much longer to find her. This is one of the problems that I had with Hitman activities in this game. You need to be at the right location and the right time of day, and sometimes targets don't actually show up in the location they said they're gonna be. So Theresa, so there's like a Hitman target in this area that is a rollerblader that says it's in the burial district, but really she's found in the near the suburbs.
Ever seen
I imagine once it gets to nighttime, it's essentially dusk right now. Imagine once it gets to nighttime, then she'll become more common. It's just she's not popping up here. And I know this is a district where you can find her, because not in this particular area, but an area coming up. That's where I found her last time. And it was actually nighttime when I ran into her, so it's not here. It is actually over here, like on this street right here is where I found her. So just really keep an eye on the mini map and hope I get lucky. Stars are now out, so I hope that means that Theresa will come out.
That was too close.
I'm so lucky to be alive.
I'm part of a Discord Discord group on on Discord, focusing on Saints Row, and in fact I'm going to be using this group when I start tackling the multiplayer in order to find people able to help me with the multiplayer. But I was just kind of venting my frustrations with this game about the issue that I had with the Hitman activity and the progress that I made last week, only to lose everything. And surprisingly, there's actually a fair amount of people that actually in that group that actually dislike Saints Row 1, or who never really finished the game, like myself. Well, never so much to dislike it. I actually like this game quite a bit, but who never finished this game. And they're actually gonna consider Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4 to be better games overall.
What the fuck?
And I heard so many people say, like so many hardcore Saints Row fans attribute Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2 to be the better games overall because their serious tone of the story and how it actually feels like a gang game. Like a phrase that's kind of hard to say because it's just two words that sound similar.
Oh, crap,
but
I'm not insured.
It's just it's honestly kind of frustrating because it's just, I know for a fact that some people actually do enjoy this game, but the fact that Saints Row is kind of like divided, as a fan base is kind of divided between people who enjoy like the originals and people who enjoy the later games. It's just kind of hard to find like a formulate an overall opinion of this game, of this series, when the fan base is essentially divided. Like either this game is good in some eyes or this game is bad, like, but it's never, you never find someone who, you never find like a large group of people who can actually agree on that. Because of the divide. I will say that Saints Row the Third was my first experience with the Saints Row series. I never played Saints Row 1 and 2 until after I played and beat Saints Row the Third on the Xbox 360. So that's really my introduction to Saints Row franchise, and after I beat Saints Row the Third, I played the first two, but I never gone far. Then I eventually just went to Saints Row 4, and oddly enough, I enjoyed that game a little bit more than Saints Row the Third because I kind of like the superhero aspect of games. Like I love Infamous series, and I kind of thought it was a little bit fun and a little bit broken to just run around like super sprint across a map. But I'm just kind of a little bit biased when it comes to superhero games. Even though it is kind of immersion breaking, I guess you could say, and kind of jarring for a game focused on gang warfare to all of a sudden like be a superhero genre, but I did find some things I enjoyed about Saints Row 4. Where the heck is Theresa? So I have no idea why Theresa isn't spawning. She should appear anytime now.
Ever seen the back?
But she's not. In fact, I literally just passed a prostitute, but wasn't Theresa. There's another prostitute.
I don't believe this.
There's another one. Oh, there she is.
Need a little
Street
fun
racing,
tonight?
punk!
How dare you take on the name Saints? Next time she asks me, son of a bitch!
Fine, I'll work another corner. Ah!
Kill Theresa.
I don't care who wins the...
Tiny Tina is a rollerblader. This is the one that is actually a lie. It is possible she may be found in the burial district, but I actually found her in the this district over here, like along this road in the Huntersfield district.
Water.
But we need to get a gun,
I've had that ass.
and we need to advance time of day. My car's still here. Or did he spawn? It's still there.
Mother of God.
Are you the little bitch I've been hearing about?
Let's see. Let's go to this movie theater. We will restock on our supplies. Then we will go to the friendly fire, buy the gun we need, and then we will head over here. Actually, no. Let's go to this movie theater. Then we will go to this gun store. That's actually better.
¿Piensas que puedes andar en esos colores?
I'll actually put this a little bit closer to location so we have to drive less. This thing is kind of a little bit hard to handle, at least for me. I just tap right on the analog stick just to turn a little bit slightly to the right, and just is such like a sharp turn. Tina should only spawn in the morning. Oh. Okay. If you flip your car upside down, which is possible, there is no way to flip it back over and your car will eventually explode. It may have already happened in the series. I can't remember. But it's not like GTA 5 where if you flip your car upside down, you can just tell left and right on the left analog stick and it'll just flip back over. This game, it's kind of like a death penalty for the car.
Watch where you're.
Sorry. There's a game that I played a long time ago. In fact, it was actually a game that I got because of one of my close friends, but there's a 360 game, a really, really bad 360 game made off of a bad, like, 90s TV show called Pit My Ride. And I remember thinking it was like, oh, it's like GTA except we can customize cars. First thing I did when I played that game was I immediately tried to run over a civilian, and I remember this clearly because I thought it was just so stupid. But if you just drive straight at a civilian, they will actually put their back to the wall and they'll be immune to damage. Like, even if you back up and run into them over and over again, you can never kill an NPC. Like, an NPC standing on the road is essentially immune to any damage from your car. It was also kind of stupid from that game, from what I remembered, is there was an issue with the mission design where in order for you to be able to upgrade someone's car, you had to do a sort of race where you had to compete with a different company to gather parts that are along the track of a thing. And it was just such like a weird design, and there's no guarantee that you will actually be able to get every single part and actually completely stop it. And your performance on those missions is determined by the amount of parts you get on that. I was just kind of reminded of that when I ran into that NPC, and it was just such a bad game. But it's just, I remember playing that. I remember being so disappointed. Pretty sure that I didn't even earn a single achievement on that game, and eventually I just kind of collapsed the achievement list, just kind of hit the achievement list. It was just such a bad game. If you are curious as to see like what that game was like, I actually encourage you to look up gameplay of the 360 game Pimp My Ride, and it will just kind of shock you at how bad that game is. I was just popping my back with that stretch. I will honestly be kind of glad when this Hitman activity thing is done, because I just don't have to worry about it ever again. Cutscene is actually really kind of good. It just kind of introduces essentially at the main group you'll be meeting. Like, of course, you meet the Saints at the end with Lucius and Troy, but also does a good job on showing at the other gangs of this town, like the Los Canales Rollers and the Vice Kings, that you're of course going to be running into from time to time, working in the dispensary of their hold on the city, which is something that I do appreciate. And it just kind of sets the tone for the game as well. And it's something that I kind of feel is kind of lacking with a lot of games. Like, if you compare, this is something I was talking about in the last stream that unfortunately did not make it to YouTube. if you look at the other games, like the Saints Row 2 also had a powerful opening, where you kind of wake up like in a prison cell, prison hospital, I should say, and you had to work to break out of the prison. And essentially, that the Saints were kind of reduced to nothing in that game, and it wasn't actually until Saints Row. It wasn't actually until like a couple missions later when you start to actually rebuild the Saints. But what I think is actually kind of cool is, what I think is also kind of interesting is how the game actually, the introduction for those games change with time. Like Saints Row the Third actually opened up with the heist, which kind of ends with the Saints being arrested. Saints Row 4 literally just has the mission kind of more so kind of inspired up like action movie or something like that, where the president is kind of like going after like an extremist who launched a nuke at America, and the president just kind of essentially just does something like impressive that kind of earns respect of the American people by defusing that nuke before it reaches America. And it was just like such like an impressive, it's kind of like an interesting
I wish a cop saw that.
it was kind of an interesting moment, mission, and it kind of works to kind of set the tone for that game as well. But
You can't hit me.
and essentially like the main plot premise of the boss being the president of the United States is kind of like interesting. But Saints Row Reboot is kind of when things kind of fell apart, because they open up like an action mistake, sort of like Saints Row 4, but they concluded it with the boss essentially getting stiffed, and the introduction to the boss's dialogue when he encounters when he kind of calls his allies, his friends. It was just so bad.
Need anything else?
It was just so unbelievably bad, and was just, I don't understand like how they could have gotten that introduction to the point where it was, where they said, okay, this is good. Like, I don't understand it. It was just, they took something that could have, they took like an introduction which could have been interesting, and they turned it into something cringeworthy. But like every single introduction to the Saints Row game were more or less, it worked, except for the reboot, which honestly I kind of feel is the weakest. Eventually I will be playing every single Saints Row games, including the spin-offs like Got Out of Hell and the Agents of Mayhem. But it's in all likelihood they're not going to be making another Saints Row game in the future, because of the fact that Volition kind of went under with the launch of the reboot. But if someone ever buys the IP for Saints Row and they make another game, I would love to be able to play it. I don't want to just kind of end on the note of Saints Row being dead, because it is like a good series. Just kind of has some rough developments. So I'm really just driving circles around this place until Tina spawns. Let me just go ahead and like pull up the information on her. I am in the right place. Hopefully I won't need to reset the clock again, but if it gets especially long, I may need to.
Thank God.
I found her immediately last time. Like, as soon as I got to this place, I actually found her, like, soon after. But she's not spawning now.
Stillwater's crime rate seems to be...
You almost killed me!
There usually are rollerbladers along the street during the morning. I'm not seeing them now.
Someone's insurance.
Like, there's no rollerbladers at all that I can see. We'll keep going for now, and maybe it's not the right time, I'm not sure.
Shot or ran over. What's wrong with you?
Also, keeping my eyes on the mini map, just in case I see a target icon. But I do not see her at all. I'm also frequently checking the sidewalk for rollerbladers, but I'm also not seeing that. There's a jogger. There's another jogger. We're seeing joggers now, but no rollerbladers. Oh, there's a rollerblader.
That's not funny, asshole!
I'd hate to see their premiums after that.
They're probably on their cell phones or some shit. You're going to jail for that. I'll make sure of it.
This turd war bullshit after every couple of years.
I'm not sticking around.
I killed Tina. Maybe I can get lucky and we can
Honestly, think that looks good.
kill Bill with these. Kill Bill. I immediately was reminded of that Tarantino movie. But you can get lucky and kill Bill before we with these SF Molotovs. It is always so hard for me to kill an NPC with Molotovs because there's no way to aim with these. You just throw and you throw in an arc. And it's always so difficult for me to actually find it to actually kill someone with Molotovs. It's possible we may run out, and it's possible we may need to reset the time.
Fuck you!
Christ! Hey, give that back!
I've got your license plate number!
I love the Kill Bill movies. Those are so good. I watch a few Tarantino movies. There's most of the Tarantino movies I actually liked. Like even like some of the more bad ones, like Django Unchained. Like a lot of people actually dislike Django Unchained, but God, that movie was so good. Like Candy and Vincent D'Onofrio's, not Vincent D'Onofrio, Leonardo DiCaprio's role as Candy, or whatever his name is, like something Candy, was just so good. Like, he just fucking nailed that role.
Are you out of your mind? Is everyone okay? Is it over?
I just fucking obliterated that person.
That's gotta be expensive. Someone's going.
This isn't a
I'd hate
slipper.
to see their premiums after.
Maybe they won't notice. Damn, I'd like to stick 'em.
You crazy motherfucker!
It's possible it may be too late for Bill to spawn. What time is it? Yeah, I might need to advance time. If it starts getting dusk, then I'll just go to the theater and just advance time. Because he only spawns during the day, and it's like mid-afternoon.
You better hope my insurance covers this.
It's very possible that Bill may not be here at this time, so let me just go ahead and pause it. Yeah, we may need to wait. Does it actually tell me what time of day he spawns? This site I've been using for locations of these characters, sometimes they're not helpful. Like, it actually told me that he actually spawned like near a crib in the factory's history that apparently you get. But the unfortunate thing is, I need to progress to Los Canadas mission, so I don't have access to that crib. So it's really helpful. But I did find him walking along the sidewalk before. Unfortunately, I am not seeing any guys with hard hats. So I think it may be too late in the day for him to spawn, but we're gonna keep going just in case, but we may need to go to a theater and advance time. We're probably gonna go to the arena one.
Come on, move!
There goes my license!
Are you trying to kill me?
Hey!
Holy shit!
is gonna have my balls.
What the?
Esto tiene nada que
Corre!
ver
I don't
conmigo.
want to get mixed up in this. Damn it! Look out!
Oh God, I don't want to. What?
Move! Fuck!
And I lost all my Molotovs. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there's no. Does that say closed? There's no way to aim this thing.
I can't even shop for groceries. You maniac!
So I believe that friendly fire is open from 9 a.m. to about 9 p.m. I could be wrong though. I may have enough time to buy some more Molotovs before they close.
Take a look around, but don't try anything funny. I promise this is going to become your favorite.
Should be good
fire
enough.
alarm.
Need a car though. Not that.
Damn! Saca mi carro!
Whoa! You gotta be more careful. Watch where you're driving.
As far as I may need advanced time, we're gonna try and see if we can get lucky, but there's still daylight, but we're not gonna like do this like all throughout the night cycle. We don't see him like in like 5 minutes, and we're just gonna be advancing time. I think that because it's essentially nighttime that he may not spawn, so I may need to advance time, but we're gonna do it like 5 laps, so this will be our first one. And if 5 laps on this area, if we don't see it, we're just gonna advance time.
This neighborhood is going to heck.
Just wanted to do a little off-track betting.
I'm not seeing any guys in hard hats. I don't think that he'll spawn now. This is our 3rd lap, I believe. We can do 2 more, and if we don't see him, then we're just gonna be going to the theater to advance time. That's one of the things I've been paying attention to more so, is because I do know that one of the things I do need to, one of the things that will tell me if he will spawn is if I see other guys in hard hats. Because some NPCs, as I said, are kind of an indicator of the time of day, like prostitutes only come out at night.
Are you crazy?
Oh no!
I do not see a single NPC in a hard hat though. This is our 4th lap, so we just have 1 more left. We don't see him, we're just gonna go to the theater. I'm not seeing a single in a hard hat, so I think it's only comes down during the day.
Not again.
I'm bringing you in myself.
I could do this.
Yeah, we're just gonna go to the theater. Not gonna waste any more time.
What the hell's wrong
I don't
with you
have
people?
insurance, asshole!
Okay. Gonna be muting the game once again. Well, one thing I will say is there are three. There, as far as I can tell, there are 3 Hitman activities in this game, 1 in each game controlled area. So we did the Vice Kings one. We're doing the Lost Coronas one. There's only one other Hitman activity for the rollers. For completing the one we're doing right now, Lost Coronas, we will be getting a gold revolver, which, from what I used in the one mission that I played after we completed this last stream, it basically took out enemies in like 1 hit, which is just freaking insane. By completing all of the locations of an activity and the rollers mission, you will be getting a platinum shotgun, which is the best shotgun in the game. And for completing all 3, you'll be getting a platinum RPG. By completing all 3 activities in the Hitman branch, we will also be getting an achievement, which I will show off after this thing. But in all likelihood, like, if my game did not crash last stream, then we would already possibly have gotten that achievement. Because it crashed, we have to redo everything. But the achievement is called, after this, let me just check after the advanced time. Before I show off this achievement, before we go off and wrap this up, there are achievements for completing all levels of all activities for each of the different things, and there's one for completing all activities in general. And you need to like advance, like, you don't just need to like play one level of an activity and just call quit. So you need to do all levels of all activities in order to get that achievement. There's also achievements for capturing all the territory for all the different games, for the Vice games, for the Lost Coronas and the Rollers. There's an achievement for completing all main missions. And there is an achievement, let me just go ahead and show this off. The achievement that we will likely be getting, not anytime soon, but in the future, is the possibly next stream. Not any of those. For a contract killer for completing all the Hitman locations. So that's a 20 gamer score achievement. Was I right? What's a 20 gamer score? Yeah, there's a 10 gamer score achievement, but for completing all activities is 160 gamer score achievement. Which is actually a lot. But whereas achievements for completing every single activity variant in the game, for completing all stages of a specific activity in the game, achievement for completing all activities. And we will be getting every achievement related to the story mode in this particular playthrough. We're saving the multiplayer for a separate playlist. And only on YouTube. Okay, should be daytime now.
es una puta. ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Ni me pueden dejar caminar en paz!
Hold on, let me check something. Oh, L2 will perform a weak toss and R2 will perform a strong toss. I just want to see if there's a way to aim it, but...
That Aisha character looks like a little whore.
Holy shit! Are you crazy?
Oh, look at that.
Jesus!
I shouldn't be here.
I killed Bill. Insert joke here. Now this next activity is you need to get a high enough notoriety on
without people like you making things worse.
you need to get a high notoriety, you need to get at least 4 stars. That's when I got McManus to spawn before. You get at least 4 stars, and you need to kill this guy with a sniper. That should be good.
Take care of it, and it'll take care of you. That's a solid piece. You won't be disappointed. What do you say we skip the waiting period?
Yeah, the other thing that I wanted to get in order to prepare for this, I want to stop by my crib and pick up my SMG.
Stupid drunk! The police are gonna catch you!
Puedo creerlo.
I've seen worse boys than that.
What's wrong with you?
You're not a real saint till you do some serious
You
shit.
fucking dick. That's real nice.
Try that again, you'll be talking to my 12 gauge. You deserve it.
Don't you drive
So I'm looking for the cemetery, which should be somewhere in this area. Not here. I think it's actually right there.
This guy is trying to kill me!
Yeah, here it is. So what we are going to do is we are going to be killing NPCs in this area. in order to get a high notoriety.
Whoa! You'll be sorry!
Fuck you up? Wear those colors with pride, you see.
Call the ambulance!
So we need to get to 4 stars notoriety.
Get into this mess.
Calm, stay calm.
Hell yeah!
We may need some more shot. We need to switch to a different weapon. Oh, I just killed my own guy. Whoops.
Man, you...
Crazy nigga, what you do? Don't hurt me!
Okay, we're now at 2 stars.
We're taking you down. You're using lethal force. What a shitty first aid. Yourself in. You can't resist all of us.
Yeah, we need 1 more star.
When is someone gonna put a stop to this?
Oh!
We've been waiting a long time for this.
I can see why everybody's talking about you.
Man, that was sweet!
Hope we didn't start this shit.
That number, just give it up.
One more NPC should be enough to get to 4 stars. Or maybe 2 more NPCs.
You can get my back any day.
We're authorized to use lethal force. I need an ambulance.
Gangbangers!
Oh my god!
Enough of this city.
I don't want to die here.
You're in a lot of trouble, buddy. Ha! EMS, code 3.
Man, I didn't think it would be this hard.
I don't need this today. Oh my god.
Never should have gotten out of bed.
Okay, well that didn't work.
We got you surrounded. We are engaging the suspect. Oh, good. Officer down. Repeat, officer down.
Suspect is on the move.
Why the fuck does it keep on doing that?
Oh, you got this coming.
Shit! Look out!
Give it up. This is for all the bad timing.
Should have known you were a pussy.
Please, stop it now.
How did I get into the middle of this?
Stillwater PD has you now.
This ain't no time for rolling. There's no escaping this time. We're taking you down. Don't think you can get away with all this.
I need to move.
Okay, we killed John. Let's go to Forgive and Forget.
You got the whole SPD on your ass.
My wife was almost a widow.
I can't. Hey!
Stop right there!
I think I broke something.
Call for more backup!
Almost like home. What?
Help!
Still looks better than when I tried.
The law has caught up with you now.
That much cash goes a long way in smoothing things over.
Okay. Everyone's done. I hope. We need to restock on supplies because we're going to be doing a main mission now.
Come on! And I just got done bringing the muffler with a coat.
So we have done our... Actually, let me go ahead and save it again. We have done our second Hitman activity.
You trying to get me killed?
That was fun. Let's not do it again.
Street racing punk! You're what's wrong with this city.
Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, god damn it. Oh, never mind. It actually wasn't muted. At least I don't think it was. I thought it was muted, but I don't think it was. If it was muted, thankfully it didn't do any missions. But I don't think it was muted. Let me just check something. Yeah, it wasn't muted. When I was in the crib, the reason why I thought it was muted, when I was in the crib, I actually saw there was no audio coming through my game thing. That was probably because it was quiet in my crib. There's no like gunshots or anything that seems to dominate this game. So that's what it was.
This is some fine beat.
I know you're supposed to be dead and all, but you have to look this pissed?
Johnny, you said you'd take me out to dinner.
And here we are.
At Freckle Bitches?
Where else would we go?
Someplace good? Why couldn't you have taken me to Mykonos?
Aisha, it's not like... Hey, what's up? Perfect timing.
You boys talk. I'll be right back.
Whatever. She don't appreciate fine dining. Now, I've been talking to Isha's sister. Turns out, Tanya's been fucking people in every sense of the word. Not only is she blowing King's bodyguard, Big Tony, but she's fucking Warren Williams, a numbers guy, whenever Tony ain't looking. Now, between Tony and Warren, the only person she isn't leading around by their cock is King. So I'm thinking, we put the hurt on Tanya, we're fucking up the Vice Kings. And she's got an operation in Prawn Court. That's where we'll start. Roll in there and put the murder on anyone you see, customers included. Who wants to die for a blowjob, right? When you go for Tanya, be careful. She probably got some muscle in there.
This mission isn't really that hard. Yeah, I did it on my first try with ultimates. Like, these weapons I've been getting through the Hitman activities are just so overpowered.
You almost made my kids orphans, asshole! Hey!
But there is a required pushback we have to do.
I hope the police pick your ass up! Now that's a damn shame. Little bitch like you should have stayed out! Ah!
Hey, guy! Back to the road! We got to stop these motherfuckers! You ain't walking away after that. Oh, hell no!
Somebody call the damn cops! Nigga, you trying to run me over? Bitch, it ends here! Oh, shit!
Too slow! Shit!
I'm actually gonna wait here. My health regen, there we go.
Why don't you come on over, so? Yo, man, fuck you! Shit, it's him! Your ass is with... You gotta kill me, Holmes! What, you couldn't see me? Whoa, now... Where the fuck you think you going?
Nigga, I'm putting you in the...
Well, so much for Tanya's hired help. Now get your ass over to the whorehouse and drop that chicken head.
Well, will do. Now this is where we kind of get to do some broken shit. You get to see firsthand how good this pistol is. I was really surprised when I just saw it just fucking one-shots people. And you'll see it for yourself.
You don't know when you quit, do you?
Not again.
This is...
Now, if I'm not missing,
Get late already?
Kings ain't never gonna bow down.
I'm not missing, you'll be able to see a lot more impressive shit, but I have potato aim.
You think you can hurt our business? What the hell are you doing here? Help!
Have fun killing each other.
You ain't getting any further.
with this.
Will you die so I can get laid already? What you playing at?
Ah!
Again, like, if my aim isn't fucking dog shit, it'll look a lot more impressive, but I keep on missing.
Bad. No matter what you do, the Vice Kings will always be here.
Just shot him in the leg and it killed him.
This shit! This place is for dancing, not fighting.
I can't now. My 401k is invested.
How much is this studio incident gonna set us back?
The incident? I'm sorry. I thought some motherfuckers blew up my shit. I didn't realize it ain't no thing.
How much?
Including the loss of revenue from Aisha's death, I'd say we talking millions.
Okay, we got a few contractors that owe us. Convince them to hook us up. That takes care of the building. As for Aisha, throw together some memorial box set. People eat that shit up. That should recoup some of our losses. How's Tanya's side of things?
Grip is short, Mr. King.
I'm not happy, Anthony. You said she could handle it.
It's not her fault, Mr. King. The Saints have been fucking with her.
That's what I'm talking about. Are you gonna let these bitches disrespect us?
Everybody calm the fuck down. We ain't gonna start a war every time some motherfuckers act hard.
We gotta talk about the Saints.
Thank you.
Hey, baby. They've taken Prawn Court.
How did this happen?
How the fuck you think it happened? Look, we need to get together here and just...
What we need is for you to shut the fuck up. You feel me?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, Mr. King.
I'll have Monroe put some pressure on the Saints. While they're distracted, it should be easy to take back what's ours. Everything else is business as usual. Understood? Now, this meeting is over.
So for those curious, the voice of Tanya in this game is Mila Kunis, who is the voice of Meg. Which I thought was just kind of funny. Now we're gonna linger here a little bit because we should be getting a phone call.
How am I supposed to get laid in a beat-up ride?
After actually gonna leave Prawn Court and just over to this district. Because I think it won't trigger up in the district.
I don't know if it's quota time or what, but the cops are leaning hard on us. Shit's too hot right now. I want you to get off the street. Hold on, what? You're kidding me. Fucking cocksuckers? Change your plans. Looks like the Kings are trying to get back Tanya's old digs as we speak. Get your ass over there and help our boys. You're the only backup they're getting.
So you thought you could fuck with us?
I thought that shit only happened in movies.
You on Vice King property.
Stop the Vice.
what my boy did.
Bring the crew over here!
Let's do this shit.
You're about to pay for that.
We're about to bury your ass! Let's see how I need a little... Ha!
Okay, we're almost down here.
King wants his property back. Think you can take this and get away with it?
I hope you're not Cash. We got more work to do. Troy just got a tip that Tanya's setting up shop in the old Sunnyvale police station. I talked to Julius, and he gave me the okay to go in with a crew. Now, I'm heading back to the church to get strapped. Come over when you're ready. But don't wait too long. We got some murdering to do.
Reinforcements completed. Yeah, let's find a car. Because we're going to be doing the next Hitman activity. Here's something.
What's this? You gonna bring that?
So for those curious, we do have a new Stronghold to do, and we do have main mission. Once we complete this last Hitman activity, which is right here, we're going to be doing that Stronghold first.
Back, right?
Let's go ahead and put in a save real quick.
What the fuck was that?
Your table is this way, sir. My name is Wang Shengtai. Welcome to my tea house. Please sit down. It is an honor to meet you. It is rare in this country to find someone with your tenacity. Contained inside are the specifics about a group of men who have wronged my family. Go and speak to them, but they are not to be harmed.
He heard me wrong. I wish for them all to be dead. Do we have a deal?
Jackie is our first one. She is a paramedic, and we need Vice 9 for that.
Please tell me you changed your drawers.
I think we have a Vice 9 in our crib, so we don't need to advance time.
This thing better still run.
Stay on the road, you ass! Oh, I can... This ain't no racetrack. Slow down.
I don't need this today.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Okay, so we are almost at our crib right now. At least I think we are. Actually, we're not. Oh, we're close, but we're not almost there. I don't think we are. I thought we were in a different area. I thought we were in the row.
You'd better pay
That's
for
gonna
that.
slow down business.
Jesus Christ!
Now we're here. We were technically in former Vice King's territory before, I just didn't really recognize the landscape.
I'm sure if any...
So she is a paramedic, and she can come simply by calling 911.
We'll get someone to your location, stat.
You will understand that I don't have the money. What the hell did you do that for? She looks like the type that'll fall for that sensitive artist bullshit.
I need her to get out of the car. It's gonna put in a save. Alan is next and he needs a knife. I think it's actually the right time of day for him to spawn. But if not, likely there's a movie theater nearby.
You could have hit me.
You're driving too fast!
Watch it! You nearly killed me!
Come back here and apologize!
It's possible that I may need to wait. We're just gonna do like 5 laps on this thing. If he doesn't show up, then we're gonna be advancing time.
You're close to getting another one.
Whatever.
Try that again and my pimp will kick your ass.
Let me also go ahead and like pull up Hitman target locations real quick. 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and it is we're gonna be here a while because it's actually too late for, or I guess too early for him to spawn. I think that the day-night cycles is about 24 minutes, and we need to wait about 14 hours, so 14 minutes to just drive around in circles. If I did my math right. They're supposed to be here from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and it's currently 3:30 a.m.
I better not see you driving around here again.
The door is broken. I was trying to break and just slam on my brakes, trying to get it to shut. I think it's broken.
Espero que te estrelles contra una pared.
I guess there's something that I could talk about, just provide commentary, because we're just gonna be here for a while waiting for him to spawn. For those curious, we left off at I think we left off at Roxanne. We were at Roxanne when the game crashed. So we were about halfway through this mission. We're currently at 2 hours and 14 minutes. It's possible we may actually complete the Hitman activity. Like at this point, like I was approaching 3 hours in this stream, and then 30 minutes later my game crashed, but I guess there's something I will say. When we complete this Hitman activity, this will be the first activity chain thing that I've ever actually completed on this game. I've never completed all stages of an activity ever in my entire time playing this. So this will actually be a first for me. What time is it? Go to the phone. 5:10.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm trying to think of a story I could tell while we're passing the time. I guess I could talk about something I've been thinking about doing for my YouTube channel in particular, and I guess same thing for my Twitch, because I am planning on doing this type of thing. I guess talking about the Twitch first, once my first book is published, I'm going to be dissecting my work more often, and I'm going to be discussing my writing process, stuff like that. For Twitch, I was actually thinking about having vlogs where for the first 30 minutes, I discuss, I talk about something that happened in my life that kind of caused me to either learn something or grow from. And then the next 30 minutes will be analyzing my work in some way. And I'm planning on doing that every Wednesday after my first book is published. I'm hoping that by doing that, it could help my channel grow. The other thing that I was thinking about doing is for YouTube only. I'm gonna be having like special videos where I analyze like characters or themes or concepts like locations, stuff like that. And I'm hoping that I was actually kind of thinking like different ideas for how to like name those type of things. And I was actually, since a large portion of my story is actually kind of focusing on the concept of morality, where I'm writing my antagonist as more human and for people to actually fully understand like why they are the way they are and to try to make them more empathetic.
What's the matter with
I'm
you?
also trying to make my heroes not wholly on the sake of good, where there's always something wrong with them and how they think and how they behave, like some type of quirk that separates them from like everyone else. And I was thinking about calling those character analysis questions of morality, colon, so-and-so analysis. And I was actually kind of liking that idea, and it's just kind of, it can go for not only just a protagonist but the antagonist. And I was actually kind of reminded of like this series that a couple YouTubers have. I noticed at least two, where people analyze like an antagonist and just kind of analyze their actions in certain like TV shows or movies or video games. And this series was called Analyzing Evil. And in particular, the most common YouTuber I found that did this type of thing is a YouTuber called Vile Eye.
I shouldn't be here.
And I thought that my video Questions of Morality could be, my video series Question of Morality could be like an interesting contrast to that, because it's not just me analyzing my antagonist, it's also me analyzing my protagonist as well, where I'm just going to be looking at everything they've done and just kind of showing the negative and the positives of them, just to lead, just to not only have my audience have a better understanding of the characters as a whole, for them to actively question whether or not this person is solely good or solely evil. I just saw him on the map.
Come on, I gotta go to the club.
This ain't no racetrack. Slow down.
That was like an idea that I had, and I actually think it could be like a good idea.
Damn it all.
Don't see.
That lady is about to hit me in the head with a baseball bat.
That guy hit me.
We need to go to a store. Where's the truck yard? Here it is. Here's the truck yard district.
Great. Monroe watched another.
I need a car.
When that boy comes home, he'll have hell to pay.
What? Can't you steal someone else's car? I have errands to run.
You almost made my kids
Excuse me.
orphans, asshole. Winslow is too soft.
Okay.
That shit only happened in movies.
Can't you see I'm trying to turn tricks?
I am the world's greatest driver.
Great. Monroe botched another Benjamin King investigation.
This is just too damn expensive.
Welcome to Friendly Fire. What can I do for you? Now don't let me see this loaded till you out of the store.
Yeah, let's find Jose in the truck yard.
Damn, you got your eyes open, asshole! Huh?
Thank God.
Sorry. You really should not have dove in front of my car. Really, that was on you. Perfectly safe on the sidewalk.
I can't afford to fix this.
Did you see that?
I can't believe that almost hit me. Stop that car. Somebody call the damn cops.
Hey!
I shouldn't have had that 40.
How much you charge for?
How large is this district? Not that big. In fact, this is about the end of it. Dude, why do people keep diving into the streets?
You deserve a ticket.
I'm sending you my hospital bill.
Thanks for checking if I'm okay, asshole.
Christ, give me a heart attack, why don't you?
Where is this guy?
Pedestrians have the right of way.
Killed Jose. You need to find a cop to kill so you can get a nightstick.
You crazy motherfucker!
This sucks.
No mereces tener licencia!
I found a cop with a nightstick. I'm saying they could be any cop, but I found a cop with a nightstick. The same district, so we're just gonna mark her for here.
My wife a widow.
We're always gonna keep an eye out for any cops walking along the street.
What the hell is your problem?
Surprisingly, there's no cops.
Crap! Goddamn maniac! I'm calling the cops!
Another minute, people are getting
You can real.
I was sure I'd get promoted to detective.
I'm so sick of this place.
That's not it. We're just gonna keep driving around until we kill a cop with a nightstick. You cannot buy a nightstick. I tried.
Thank you, Lord.
Hughes is gonna put a stop to stuff like this.
Stillwater's crime rate seems to be... Street racing, punk! I just want to go home.
Do I look like some poor person that you can just hit? I don't want to get mixed up in this. Jesus! I never knew you had it in you, man.
Eventually, one of these guys will drop a nightstick.
I hope the... I wonder if I could pick her up.
It's completely random what weapon they'll have, and just because they don't have a nightstick equipped doesn't mean they won't drop it. When I got the nightstick last stream, he was actually firing at me with a pistol, and he still dropped it.
That's right, you better run! Try that shit again and I'm shooting your ass!
Did you see a cop? No.
I wish my wife.
That Aisha character looks like a...
Someone's...
Where is a cop?
You're a damn man. Getting out of here before it gets worse.
Too many cars in this damn town.
So you gonna fuck me or what? I ain't got all day.
That's not a cop.
Shit, I can't go to work without almost getting shot or ran over.
Try that again, you'll be talking to my 12 gauge.
How can this day get any worse?
Audio just kind of muted for a second, so I thought my controller just died.
I'm gonna sue your ass!
Who the hell said walking was safer? What a mess.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
I have no idea where cop is. I'm actually gonna try and kill the next cop I see with the melee weapon and see if that actually does do anything different. Maybe I just got lucky, but the information specifically says to beat up a cop, not shoot a cop.
Ambulance chaser Raymond can't be far behind.
Ever seen
You maniac!
Did your mama raise you wrong?
You gonna get yourself killed driving like that.
I'm gonna be sick.
There he is!
Oh shit!
Okay. Go to the suburbs district. I think that's what I was doing wrong. Hopefully we can still do this and we won't need advance time.
Kill me or something?
See, now that's some shitty driving.
That was close.
Honestly, I absolutely love exploring the city of Stillwater. It's just such... It's old graphics, but it still looks really nice. At least in comparison to some of the recent games I played, which is kind of telling the quality of some of the newer games. Like, this game still holds up well, even in like 2024. It still has its problems, but it's not nearly as bad. And honestly, one of the problems I had with it is just been kind of negated since I found out that you can just start activities in the menu. And you don't have to go to the activity start point. That was actually one of the complaints I had, where if you die in an activity, it spawns you at a hospital, and you have to pay a fee to cover the hospital bills. But something that I found out... Oh no.
Watch where you're driving!
How much do you cost, honey?
I hope this outfit doesn't make me look fat.
Something I found out today, actually, is you can actually start an activity in the menu just by going to the info page. So that actually takes away the issue, the problem that I had.
I want him arrested!
Oh my God!
No way I'm paying for this.
Me ha podido matar, hijo de puta!
We need an NR4.
Ever looking back.
Be sure to check out our drive-by accessories. This is what I would have gone with too.
And now we're going to the apartment district, and just give me one moment while I just check to see if this is actually the right location, get something to take this label on. Apartment district is right here. I mentioned this before, but I just think it's just kind of interesting how this game's NPCs just freely use the N-word with the hard R. I feel like that type of thing is some game company were to just have like the NPCs just shout the N-word. It would just kind of like not go over as well as it did with this game. Because it's just, a lot of people are kind of more sensitive nowadays, and people get offended over things that aren't really that big of a deal. At the amount of times I kind of felt like I had to apologize because I made like a possibly offensive joke, when like 20 years ago, if I were to make the same joke, people would actually be able to find humor in it. People would actually be able to hear it and actually think it's funny instead of just saying, "Oh my God, you're racist, you're sexist, blah 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 blah." It's honestly kind of dumb just how our society has degraded over time. But it's just something that I kind of hope will pass. It's the same thing with all like the woke phenomena that's just all over the media. Like whenever like a movie does something different and it doesn't go over well, people always just go on the woke thing. That's just something that I always had a problem with. It's honestly kind of dumb.
I'm calling the police. ¿Por qué yo?
It's possible I may need to advance time.
Crazy motherfucker!
My ACL. Holy
That's
shit!
gonna
Are
be
you
a
crazy?
bitch to fix.
Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm.
I need a new car.
You wanna head on back to my trailer, baby?
Apestas, cabrón. This ain't no racetrack. Slow down.
Yeah, I may need to advance time because I'm not seeing her spawn.
Somebody call 911.
You're lucky I don't have a phone to call the police with.
Yeah, let's just go to the theater and we'll just
I can't afford to
advance
fix
time.
this. Are you trying to send me to the hospital?
What the fuck? Hijo de puta, ni me pueden dejar caminar en paz.
She may be another NPC that only comes out during the day.
That was too close.
Are you out of your damn?
You could have killed me, Holmes.
Okay, let's go ahead and advance time. Everyone's gonna be meeting the game. I have no idea why this works, but I'm glad it does. When I complete this Hitman activity and when we get that achievement, I'm actually going to do the one stronghold that we have on the map, and I think I'm going to be ending the live stream. I think I'm kind of getting close to being done with this game for now. We're already at the, I think we're at the target that I left off at. I don't think I ever killed Roxanne. I think my game crashed before it did. So, we're already at the point when we when we left off and actually add 30 was 40 minutes 50 minutes or more less, I should say, than it took last time, which is actually pretty great. I think we left off at about the 3 hour and 30 minute mark when my game froze. Only 2 hours and 43 minutes. So we actually are making great time. While this is playing, I'm actually gonna do a little bit of some scouting. Okay, and rallying cry. Alright, time should be now daytime. Hopefully Roxanne will spawn here.
Stupid drunk!
Departing on track 3 in 15 minutes.
They think this is a race or something?
So Roxanne is in a white dress. Should be pretty easy to spot.
Aisha's single is still at number.
You got eyes, asshole? Train 480 scheduled.
Hopefully it won't take too long to find her.
Idiot!
Thank God it wasn't me.
Where is Roxanne?
Now I know you didn't just mess up my car.
You better hope my insurance covers this.
You trying to get me killed?
Eventually she should pop up. It's daytime, she should be here. But I am aware she is not a prostitute. It should pop up.
Stay on the road, you asshole!
Oh, thank you, Jesus. I think I broke something.
Where is she?
Missed me, asshole.
Glad that wasn't my car.
Let's try and go in a little bit of a wider route.
Winslow is too soft to run.
Now, that's no way to treat a car.
This ought to impress you.
I'm just gonna follow this around to this big street, go here, follow this around. See if we can find her that way when we're patrolling a little bit more wider thing.
Where the hell you learn to drive?
Must keeping my eyes glued on the mini map.
I can't believe that almost hit me.
Are you crazy?
Imagine I'll see her here before on the mini map before I see her on the map, like in the game, I should say.
Like that for? You could have killed me, man.
Eventually, we'll run into her. Just hope it won't be too long.
Scheduled for departure on track 7 in 30 minutes.
Watch where you're driving. What the hell's wrong with you people?
Where is she?
You almost made my kids orphans, asshole. I can't be late for this.
I don't understand like where she is. Like, why is she not spawning? Beginning, I think that maybe she is a nighttime NPC because I don't see her.
Deberían de meterte en la cárcel, cabrón.
Departing on track 3 in 15 minutes.
I'm calling the cops.
I already got a shitty car. Why you gotta be fucking it up?
Jesus Christ.
I have no idea why she's not spawning. Is that a prostitute thing? She's apparently in a white dress, but I don't have like a full picture of her.
Aprende a manejar. What's the matter with you?
She could be a prostitute. I don't know. If she is, she would appear at nighttime. At least I'm pretty sure she would. But this is the apartment district, so I don't think that prostitutes would spawn in a residential neighborhood. At least it would be kind of weird, I feel like, for them to spawn in a residential neighborhood. This is why I'm thinking she's a normal NPC. Because I certainly don't see freaking prostitutes walking around in my residential neighborhood, but I also don't live in a town with a prostitution problem. That's just probably more common in bigger cities like New York. Possibly LA.
¿Qué te pasa?
Definitely not something that's not even like 100,000 population. I'm pretty sure it's not 100,000.
Probably another drunk driver.
Where is she? Why isn't she spawning?
2 inches over, and I'd be in traction.
Oh no! I'm calling the cops on your ass.
Yes.
Seriously, why isn't she spawning? She may be one of those NPCs that are actually glitched and are actually spawning in downtown. That's actually a common problem with this activity. But the fact that this site that I've been using for locations and how to find these NPCs, the fact that this person said that they found him
Oh God!
in the apartment districts makes me think that you can actually find him
I
here.
hope the police pick your ass. Thanks for checking if I'm okay, asshole.
That's actually a really good car.
Watch the road!
187, arriving on track 13. Estimated
And I have no idea like why she's not spawning.
That guy hit me! Jesus!
If that happened to my ride, I'd be pissed.
I wish a cop saw that.
Let's experiment. We're gonna run an experiment and see if she spawns in the downtown district.
Thank God. Dear
Yeah, my boyfriend drives like that.
If she's not spawning here.
Hey, honey! Everyone okay? You can't hit me! I was the homecoming queen!
Oh, it changed. I missed my turn, so I was gonna turn around and the GPS updated.
Thank you, Lord.
How did you get a license?
You better have insurance!
What? What the hell? The police! Someone needs a timeout.
Damn, I love this.
I know where I got wanted.
There's a bicycle on the road. That's actually a pretty nice detail. Oh, she's not a prostitute. She's a blonde lady in a white dress. Sorry, I don't know. Like when you sent that message, I don't know how long ago I missed that. It's kind of hard to tell in some of those images. So.
Wish I paid for that motherfucking gecko now.
You crazy motherfucker!
I'm lucky she'll spawn here because some Hitman targets actually spawn in the downtown district when they're not supposed to. I think she may only be The apartment district is weird because I drove around that district for 30 minutes. I didn't see her. Just gonna drive here just a little bit and then we'll just head back to the apartment district. I just want to at least get this last Hitman activity done and possibly get an achievement. Yeah, she may not spawn here. It's weird because I was driving around that apartment district and she just wasn't spawning.
Just make it go away.
I guess we can go back, but it's just...
That guy hit me!
Looks like someone could use a lawyer.
Sometimes she's in the suburbs or the apartment district. Suburbs. Thank you for that information. Yeah, I do notice that some Hitman targets actually don't appear in the areas where they're supposed to be. Like the guy that I just killed, where he had to kill him with a nightstick to take from a cop. I actually got him. In the downtown district when he said they're supposed to be in the suburbs. Let's see if I can get more luck in the suburbs district.
Hey, street racing's
At least I'm covered.
God, my driving is atrocious.
I'm calling the police. That's not funny, asshole. I should have ordered out for lunch.
I'm not gonna have to fill out like
Learn to drive. You could have killed me, you bastard!
Hoping that I'll get lucky and I'll just see her on the street, but...
Motherfuckers high! Street racing, rice burning motherfucker!
I hope everyone's okay. Should I call the police?
Shit, that was close.
I'm pressing charges.
Just keeping my eye peeled on that mini-map.
I've got your license plate number!
She may also only spawn in the day and it's currently dusk right now.
Are you out of your mind?
So I may need to advance time again. I'll be very glad once this Hitman activity is done because this is probably like the activity I enjoyed the least so far from what I played of Hitman. But they do give the best weapons.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I could have been killed! That's not funny, asshole!
Yeah, I may need to advance time again.
I'm calling the police!
don't know if like time matters for this NPC, but I do know it matters for some.
You could have killed me, you bastard! People are so reckless.
Just go to the movie theater advance time and we'll come back. I also sometimes check nightclubs because there's always a variety of different potential Hitman targets in one area. Where's a nightclub? I don't... Are they marked on the map? Like, are they the music icon here, or... I don't think I've ever been to a nightclub in this game. I don't know if Roxanne is an NPC that only comes out in nighttime, like, let's say prostitutes, because I do notice I have more luck killing prostitutes in Hitman thing when they're, when it's nighttime, or she's like a daytime NPC, but I'm just gonna advance, just in case. Nightclubs are usually an escort. Oh, it's those missions, okay. Well, the area I was just in was by an escort activity.
You'd better have liability, asshole. Do you think that's funny?
Just get an advanced time because, just to see if that matters. Again, like, I don't know if it does, but...
Try that again and I'll have you thrown in jail. Oh no!
Street racing, rice. Hey, on it. How badly you want this man?
Why, that's where you're going.
Oh, Jesus!
Once again, I'm going to be muting the stream to avoid copyright. Just in case anyone just tuning in, because I do know that we have, it looks like we have 3 people watching. There is a licensed song that comes in the first cutscene, the streets of Stillwater, where a rap song plays in the car of the Los Carnales are driving. So I just have the stream muted just to avoid copyright. Luckily, these cutscenes aren't too long, but it just really sucks. It's like the only reliable way to advance time. Actually gonna check something. So the thing that just kind of confused me is apparently Roxanne, it can be a very common NPC to spawn, but this person actually said that 3 showed up on her HUD when he was killing her, but I have not seen her once. I was driving around the apartments district in both daytime and nighttime, and I've driven through the suburbs district in daytime. I've not found her once. Oh yeah, Hitman sucks. It's actually much better, from what I understand, in Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3 and 4. It's literally just missions that you can just accept through the phone or something. But Hitman in Saints Row 1, it sucks because there's no reliable way to find an NPC beyond getting lucky and just finding one on your map, because sometimes you'll be driving around the district for 30 minutes before you find the NPC you're looking for. And honestly, this was a lot worse. When the first Hitman activity I did in this stream, I didn't even know about this time trick. And I was literally just driving around for full day-night cycles in the same neighborhood waiting for an NPC to spawn. Because I didn't know this trick was a thing. Now that I do, I'm actually getting through it a lot faster, but it's still a pain to find the NPCs sometimes. But it does give the best weapons in the game, which is why I'm doing it. Their golden pistol that you get from the Los Corrales Hitman activity literally one-shots NPCs. The Platinum SMG takes out enemies in like 2 or 3 hits. It's so good. And I think if I'm able to complete this Hitman activity, this will be the last Hitman activity and I will be getting an achievement. But I need these NPCs to spawn. Okay, it should be daytime now. Yeah, let's see if you can find Roxanne now. Lady Luck be on my... Oh, I see her, I see her. She's on the map. Look at what district I'm in.
Oh my! What the hell do you think you're doing with my mom? Damn it! Oh! Hey!
She was... Okay, so that's another thing. I wasn't in the suburbs district, at least I don't think I am. I'm in the museum district and she spawned here. The Hitman activity makes no freaking sense whatsoever. Okay, he's also in the apartments district. Maybe I'll actually find him this time. Don't say maybe he's a jogger? I will say I have not had lunch or breakfast. I'm running on a single cup of coffee. I'll actually be glad once the stream is over because I well, not only will actually be able to save my progress, I can actually stop and eat something. But I want to actually complete this stupid activity and just be done with it. Almost missed that turn.
My wife was almost a widow.
I freaking hate this shit. Okay, now I can go. It is a nice detail, that drawbridge, but it's kind of infuriating when you're stuck on that. When it's all the way up, I actually tried to jump the gap and I end up in the river. So I just wait for it to go down a little bit before I go. But you don't see too many games with drawbridges, so that's one positive I do have for that. Looking for another car.
Back in the day, that girl would be all over me.
There are no cars here? Hey, give me your car.
What? But I need this car. The heck?
I love how it says wasabi on the back of that truck. That's kind of funny.
You maniac! Crazy.
Where the hell you learn to drive?
Driving just isn't safe today.
Gracias a Dios que no me chocó.
Is it over yet? Aisha's single as
Okay, now let's hope we can actually find this guy.
The police will hear about this.
What the hell was
Now, I
that?
do know that joggers are found in the morning. They're not like, that NPC is not like, they don't like jog at nighttime, so.
Piss off! You're driving too fast.
Street racing punk.
Hope they're
Someone
wearing
better call
seatbelts.
911.
I actually have an idea. I don't know if this matters, but
Ever seen the back? Now that's gonna ruin someone's day.
my audio keeps on cutting out on my headset.
Jesus, that was a close one.
Whoa, Nelly!
Where is Juan? Okay, so this is not, apparently he's also found in the suburbs, so guess we're going back there.
What the fuck?
And I thought I was having a shitty day.
I really wish when it tells you, hey, this NPC is in this district, they're actually found in that district. Because I don't know, that would be actually good game design. These NPCs would actually be relatively easy to find. But not in the apartment district, and apparently can also be found in the suburbs, so that's where I'm going now. They'll watch him be in some random district.
I already got a shitty car.
Holy shit! Are you crazy?
Hey, Juan, be here.
I better not have whiplash.
You could have hit me.
So this guy will actually be relatively easy to spot if you can find him because he's shirtless and in a Speedo. Which I'm assuming means he's a jogger. But I don't see him anywhere. And joggers are only found in the morning, so what time is it? 2:29. I'm just gonna drive around for a little bit longer, but he may not spawn here because it's too late. But joggers always spawn in the morning, and they don't spawn in the afternoon. You never know, I may encounter him, but... Oh, there is a jogger.
I wonder if I can pick her up.
My car!
Another thing I could check is a Hunter's Field district in the suburbs.
That was too close.
Because there's always a bunch of joggers along the coast.
How did I get into the middle of this? Oh.
That's what they get for buying domestic.
Do not even see joggers now. Oh, there's one. Just checking something real quick. I can do another lap. There are joggers on the streets, but...
Crazy nigger, what you doing?
It's not seeing him.
This is gonna be a bitch to explain.
Are you mad? You dead now, asshole.
I have no idea why this guy isn't spawning. I don't really understand why any NPC that I struggle with just isn't spawning.
You gotta be more careful.
My boyfriend's gonna
Probably
be
another
pissed.
drunk driver.
Stupid drunk. That guy hit me.
That was too close.
Keep on looking at that mini map and I'm just not seeing him.
Is danger a game to you people?
But there are joggers on the streets, but...
You crazy nigga, you could have killed me.
So much noise.
Son of a bitch did this. Leave me alone.
I think I may need to advance time again. I don't even see joggers now. It's just random NPCs. Let's just go to the theater. As I said, like, joggers are typically, like, earlier in the day.
You trying to make my wife a widow?
somebody calls.
Hey, advancing time once again. It'd be really nice once this activity is essentially over. We're literally on the last 3. Maybe I think we're at the last 3. And the final one will be relatively easy to do because we just need to get to 5 stars, and I think we need to shoot the guy with an RPG, which should be relatively straightforward. But it's just, we need to get these NPCs to spawn because I can't kill them if they're not on the map. Just checking my phone while this thing is playing. That's one thing that I am kind of thinking about doing. This cutscene is kind of reminding me of that. There's actually a way for you to get infinite stamina in this game, and it requires you to spray all tags. And like the first, there's tags in every single area controlled by the different gangs. And if you spray all the tags in one affiliated gang thing, you'll get 25% increased stamina. And once you spray all, you'll essentially have infinite stamina. And I am kind of thinking about doing that next, but it's probably going to be hard for me to find like a map of the locations, simply because it's an old game. I've noticed that older games typically have very little reliable guides for it. So, that is something I'm thinking about doing. I don't know if I'm going to do it next. I may just do the insurance fraud next for the damage reduction. But at the very least, we will be getting this activity done. And thankfully I won't lose progress because I've actually been saving. Still upset that that happened, but I actually said this, I mentioned it, I talked about this on my YouTube channel and the community post I made. I referred to this game and Sims 3 Pets as kind of like a bad luck games. With Sims 3 Pets, I actually had to send my 360 into the shop to get repaired because it kept on overheating and crashing. And I actually had to put that series on hiatus a couple times because I just kept on, my 360 kept on breaking. With this game, I've had like bad luck where for either I'm unable to stream this game because of insomnia. 2 weeks in a row I had to cancel because I didn't get any sleep that night. But I also had moments like last week where my game crashed and I lost all that progress. So it's just, this series is just kind of like bad luck for me. I have ideally this would have been my 6th live stream, but this is actually, well, technically it's my 4th, but it's gonna be my 3rd video on YouTube. It's really dumb. I have no idea like why I'm just so unlucky when playing 360 games, but I am. And if I sound like low energy or anything, I'm just tired. I don't particularly find Hitman activities to be fun to do. I honestly kind of find these activities very boring. I imagine that when I actually do an activity like drug trafficking, I might actually be a little bit more energy, but it's just, it's very tedious and it's very boring, the Hitman activity in this game. I would honestly much rather be doing something else. But this is actually something people like to do sooner rather than later, so. Just keep an eye on that mini map. Saw there was 2 cops on the road. Didn't want to jack a car in front of them. Is this a pedophile mobile? So weird. I feel like that this is the kind of car that Herbert the Pervert will drive. I need to get a different car. This car is slow. God, I feel sorry for that person. I threw her in front of a moving car. Oh, that's funny. Where is this guy? I can just find him. I can just kill him and get it over with, but he's just not spawning. A part of me is thinking about just giving the apartment district another chance. But I'm probably not going to get this done if I keep switching districts, but he's just not spawning. Said he should be here. This guy I've been using said he should be in this district. And let's go back to the coast again and see if we can get lucky and see him there. Still in the suburbs district, so it's possible we may find him here, but he's just not spawning. I'm just gonna drive in circles around this district because this is the area where I see the most joggers. This is the area where I see the most joggers, so it's possible I just may just find him just by driving around this district. He's not spawning, that's a problem. Like, I see plenty of joggers on the street like that guy was in speedo, but it's blue, not red. There's plenty of joggers on the street, I just can't find the one I'm looking for. Also, keep on driving slow because I'm not only just looking at the sidewalk, but I'm pausing to take a look at the mini map. This is actually where I found the most luck finding joggers, just in this little stretch. What the fuck are you doing? Once again, like I mentioned this a couple times, but if you see any of my friends get online, please do not message them. There is no way for me to stream this game with having achievements on without having my friends' notifications come on. If there is one way, but I need to put on Do Not Disturb, and by doing that, achievements won't pop up. So, if any of my friends get online, please do not message them on Xbox. I have not had to have an issue in the past. I imagine as my channel gets more traction, it may become an issue in the future. He's just not spawning. I don't even see joggers anymore. I think I may just go back to the apartment district, because he's not showing up here. I just have not noticed a single jogger in the entire time I've been driving through the apartment district. There he is. Let's go ahead and save. Finally found him. I need grenades for Bucky. Hopefully Bucky is more common. It's like a guy in a hot dog. So it actually kind of reminds me of those mascots from Professor Genki in later games. Do I even have grenades? No, I have Molotovs. And hopefully Bucky will be a little bit easier to kill than the guy I killed earlier with Molotovs. Just have one more guy after this, and that requires us to get to 5-star notoriety. Because this last target drives an FBI vehicle. We still need to kill Bucky with a grenade. Come on, Bucky. Imagine he may actually be near the arena itself. That's where I imagine a mascot would actually spawn. I'm just gonna drive in circles around the arena. I think I actually saw a guy in a hot dog suit earlier. I wonder if that was Bucky. Didn't kill him because I didn't know it was a target. Let me actually see what this information this site says about him. Just says go to the arena. Apparently you can't miss him. I apparently am missing him, so... Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll just see him on the street, but... Is this even the arena district down south? It is. Bucky, where are you? Alright. I am just not seeing a guy in a hot dog suit. And again, like, I honestly don't know if Bucky will be like a day or night person, so I'm just gonna keep driving. I'm gonna be right by a movie theater, but I honestly kind of feel like it could be either or. When I last saw him, when I last saw a guy in a hot dog suit, it was actually in the afternoon, like an hour or so away from nighttime, so I feel like it could be either morning or day. I just don't know. And where I saw this guy was actually like over in this area. Is in the project / red light district. Apparently, he can be found here, which actually makes a lot of sense. It's at the arena thing, but I just don't see him. We're actually 5 minutes away from running out of time for this live stream. So I'm just gonna keep going. If I find Bucky, I'll kill him, but I think I may just call it soon. We made a little bit more progress than we did last time. We at least killed 2 more people than where we left off. But we're probably gonna have to finish this next Sunday. It is actually not that bad. Just ideally, like if my game didn't crash, we would already be done with this. So the one thing that is just kind of bugging me a little bit is default controls has A for the A button for accelerate and X to reverse. And while there is alternate control mapping with right trigger to accelerate, which is what I'm used to, the way to fire your guns is a little bit different. And it's just not something that I'm particularly am used to. So it's just, I'm just kind of stuck with pressing A to accelerate. And it's really kind of annoying, I guess, because I keep on just holding down the A button as pretty hard, like it's in all the way. But it's like I'm going like 10 miles per hour and then I just release it and then press A again and wham, I'm speeding. But again, like the alternate controls with right trigger to accelerate has a mapping for shooting a little bit differently, and it's just not something that I particularly like. So honestly, this default is the best option for me. This is still annoying. I think that's actually gonna have to do it for right now because it's just this guy isn't spawning. I think he may only spawn during the day, and I think I'm just gonna go back to my crib. We're just gonna pick up our my guns, and we're gonna be saving and quitting. We see him along the way, great. We can just go and take him out, but probably gonna have to save it for next time because we're essentially out of time. We're around here, I believe, like somewhere in this area is where I saw him last. I think it's 1 block over to the right is where I saw him. Okay, we're just gonna grab our cash and grab our gold-plated pistol, our platinum urban. Just really preparing for the one that follows this. And then we're going to be saving. If you are remotely interested in what you see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I'm going to be streaming Saints Row 1 yet again next Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming Saints Row. I'm going to be streaming Sims 3 Pass for 1% completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Unity for 100% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. What you can expect for the upcoming streams for next week. Sims 3 Pass, we will likely be making some more progress. We may get a couple promotions. We will definitely be getting some more perfect challenges done. And we'll kind of be more or less preparing for the next generation. But it's definitely still going to be a lot. It's possible we may get an achievement, but it's possible we may not. Saturday, I'm fully expected to completely finish the co-op missions and get started on a decent chunk of the highest, possibly all of them. We likely will not be able to do the Sequence 12 until not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that. And for Saints Row 1 next Sunday, we will likely be finishing up the Hitman activity. We will be doing a Stronghold, and we will likely either be doing the insurance fraud activities, or we will be doing the tags. And I think I may do insurance fraud next. That's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.